good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roller Planet and our presentation of the 2023-2024 PIHA Finals. I'm Logan McCrary here with Joe Oria at the Xfinity Arena in Colorado Springs, and tonight we're bringing you Game 3 and 4 between the Denver Demon Dogs and the Suffolk Sting. And before we get going here, I want to remind everyone to go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, as we get ready to go here for puck drop. We're just moments away. Of course, last night, the Suffolk Sting getting a two-game sweep in games 1 and 2 against the Demon Dogs, and this rematch of last year's finals. We're going to see if the Sting carry that momentum into tonight. Meanwhile, Demon Dogs hoping to bounce back after a decisive defeat yesterday.
Well, if you're the Demon Dogs tonight, you need to really answer the bell right away. 7-0, the first win for the Suffolk Sting, and then 8-1 the night before. The Demon Dogs did get on the board, but ultimately they're going to have to be the ones that set the pace tonight.
And the Sting takeaway earlier, they were so dominant last night in the face-off circle. It says DiMartino passing over to Mula, pushing in on Joy. It's a wide open net there, but he brings it around. Back over to DiMartino. Sting controlling across the middle, pushing back in. There's Billy Pascali. Huge night last night. 3 goals in game 1.
See a little bit of an adjustment right away from head coach Jay Miro. He's actually putting Halverson on line 2 and moving up Mula with DiMartino, Pascali, and Tiefenworth.
And Pascali trying to pass into the middle there. That's broken up. Demon Dogs with it now. And it's something the Demon Dogs really need to clean up in this match. They had so many broken passes last night. They can get some more clean passing going, perhaps see if they can get the scoring started early. That's kick line controlling, now sending it over to Townsend. He pushes in the offensive zone. Looking for a pass that's broken up. Townsend still with it. Sends it back out in front, but just out of reach of Phelps. Josh Weger sends it over to DiMartino. Back over to Weger. Weger's going to push across. Here's Halverson. Here's a shot right into the logo of John Joy. Demon Dogs can keep that rebound out. Another shot. A little high, now off the blocker. Demon Dogs really need to turn up the intensity. Sting being aggressive just like they were last night. By the way, if you missed Friday night's coverage of game 1 and 2, you can find that right now on Roller Planet's YouTube page. Check that out after tonight's live broadcast. Demon Dogs bring it out from behind their net. Going to get going into the offensive zone. Sting bring the pressure though. And there's a shot. Big block by Keith Johnson, starting in net.
You know what, this is better from the Demon Dogs. They've controlled the play, they've slowed it down. Last night what they did is they tried to play into the Sting and they tried to play quick. Now they've decided to be a lot more patient with the puck and slow it down. And as you can see, they just have a lot more control of this game 3 early on.
Piz over to Taylor J, moves across the middle, passes that up to Alex Payne. There's a pass, and a shot rather. Good block by Johnson. Demon Dog still with it, still out in the middle. Taylor J makes a move, still controlling. He's going to pass that back. It's going to go all the way back near the Demon Dogs netminder. Sting bringing the pressure. Jake Townsend comes up the middle. He shoots and scores a Schlapp shot from the middle of the rink. Beats glove side of Keith Johnson. And a much different start here in game 3 than we saw in the first 2 games last night.
And that's last year's MVP, Jake Townsend. Look at that, just a nice slap shot right under the glove of Keith Johnson. And you know what? It was Townsend that has to get going in this series. Again, he was last year's playoff MVP, finals MVP, and he puts the Demon Dogs first on the board, 1-0.
And not only that, he led both conferences in PIHA this season in scoring. And Now he leads tonight.
Unassisted. That's 8.
Here comes the Sting, looking to even the odds.
Remaining in the first period.
Off of Joy's blocker. Sting still controlling. That's Pascali looking for another shot here. He tries to move around. Kick line. Sends it around the boards. Tiefenworth. Back to Pascali. Pardon me, that's Matos there, controlling out in the middle. Demon Dogs break that up. A lot of physicality early in this game. Here's Townsend again, looking to make it a 2-0 game, but he loses that. It's broken up by the Sting. Here comes Townsend, passes it back.
You can see the Sting are running around all over the place to start this first half. I think the control that the Demon Dogs have had so far, of course, right after the turnover right there. But they're really the Sting are on their heels right now. They got to get back into this.
Jordan Mueller, backhand pass around the corner for Tiefenworth. Looking for an opening. He sends that all the way back. PJ DiMartino is going to bring it back as the Sting collect themselves. Townsend comes off. CJ Piz back on. Now Mueller, a shot high off the glass. Demon Dogs collecting. Even matchup 2-on-2 with Phelps controlling. He's got a little help now. That shot broken up. Now into the near corner. Sting sends it up. Brett Jackson with it, looking for a shot. And that goes up and out of play off the blocker of John Joy.
I want you, if you're watching this game, to pay attention to the difference in the Demon Dogs defense to start this game 3. Last night, it was almost like they were playing, I think the moment maybe got a little bit to them. They were playing like a 1-1-1-1 kind of weirdness situation, almost in a straight line. But you can see it's a nice 1-1-2 defense. They have 3 guys behind the puck, and that's why the Sting are having such a hard time getting through them.
Piz passes up to Alex Payne. Payne looking to regain control. He loses that. Sting with it now. Max Haverson taking his time. Not much pressure right now from the Demon Dogs. Mueller moves across the middle. That's broken up. It's Wes Schaefer moving him off the puck. Here comes Taylor J. That's broken up. Jay still fighting for it. He sends it in. That's wide. Here comes the Sting the other way. Haverson fans on the shot. CJ Piz with it now. Taylor J. He loses that to Haverson. Anthony Kozlow with it. Over to Bill Pascali. He makes a move, but that's broken up. Bounces into the near corner. Haverson trying to refeed it again. Pascali can't capitalize on it. Demon Dogs send it across, and here comes Piz. He sends it back. That's just out of the reach of Schaefer, and that's going to John Joy. It's Taylor J, rather. John Joy goes out there to help his team.
Well, they're really good friends. It might end up being true.
Looked like Haverson trying to tip that in. No, not Haverson. That is Tiefenworth. Tries to tip that in on a long pass, but John Joy a wall right now.
Nice control there by John Joy, as you can see, unfazed by the tip in front by Tiefenworth. And he got chased from game 1, didn't end up playing game 2, but I think for him and the Demon Dogs, you need Joy in net to be a rock. He is one of the best goaltenders in the country, plays pro for the Epic Levada Blood and Feathers. He did so at Palma Pro last year. And for him, having him, again, be that solid presence in net is just going to calm the Demon Dogs when things get a little wild.
Blocked all 4 shots he's faced so far. The Demon Dogs push it back into their offensive zone. Now that goes the other way. Jake Townsend's going to collect behind his net. Good to get something going here. So Townsend still with it. Circles away from the pressure and sends that into the near corner. Kick line to Townsend. There's Roombout with it. He loses the puck. Demon Dogs collect it again, though. kick line shot, just slightly wide right. That pass broken up. Demon Dogs looking much stronger tonight, more organized. And they did a good job last night of breaking up lots of plays, but had a lot of trouble collecting loose pucks. Townsend breaks that up, and he's going the other way. One-on-one here. Gets Matos. He gets around, he shoots, but going to get a penalty here. First one of the game. Yep, looks like a hook on Billy Pascali. Take another look at that.
And he earned
Townsend
this.
moves in, and yep, that stick just gets caught on the right arm of Townsend. And Sting going to be shorthanded here for 1:30.
I mean, all of that was just a move by Jake Townsend. Townsend's in this game. You could tell Townsend is in this game early, yes. Get him on the scoreboard, and you know what? He made a really nice move. I mean, Manos isn't a guy that you could just turn inside out like that, and he did, and he drew the power play for the Demon Dogs.
Phelps brings it across the middle. Townsend, a shot bounces off Johnson, and Sting able to get that replay sent all the way the other direction. Phelps brings it back in though. And Phelps loses control of that. Under a minute to go in the power play. And that's a good goal from Phelps on the right dot. The left dot rather, just a slap shot. Found his target and hit it. 2-0 lead for the Demon Dogs.
There's another one, that player that the Dogs needed to get off the schneid. What a nice slap shot. Right there, top right corner, Kyle Phelps. He had 4 goals in one game against the Thunder in the conference final. And here, he's got to get off the schneid. Both him and Townsend have gotten into this game, and that's going to be really important for the Demon Dogs moving forward in this series.
Demon Dogs able to capitalize on their first power play opportunity of the night. Here's Haverson, he shoots, and that shot just bounces off the post. That was Weger, had an incredible opportunity there. Just another inch to the right. Sting with it again. Anthony Kozlow looking for a shot. And there's Jackson. Skating with Haverson, he passes up to Haverson. Gonna bring it in, passes back, that's broken up. Ruben Roombout with that. He's gonna send it all the way the other direction. Keith Johnson helping out. Kozlow again. Haverson passes back. Shot, Pascali off the crossbar.
That is the 3rd post this shift by the Sting.
Haverson with it. Passes across to Pascali. Gonna try to find Haverson here. He's gonna get the shot. And off the pad. Left pad of John Joy there. John Joy definitely back on his game tonight. DiMartino. Back for Haverson. No, there's Haverson there, yep. DiMartino looking for a move that bounces off of Alex Payne. And there's a battle for it in the corner.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute remaining.
Payne sends it up to Schaefer. He shoots that low shot off the blocker, off the pad. Keith Johnson. Townsend. Bring it behind the net. Begins to make his way forward. Pass up the kick line. Coming across with speed. Looking to make a move. He loses the puck. It drifts out in the middle, but Sting break it up and start coming the other way. Pass up to Pascali. Gets away from him. Sticked away by John Joy. Townsend sends it up. A little 2-on-1 situation here. And Martino there, that shot is up and out of play. "16 seconds to go here in our first period of game one. Lots of early action. Demon Dogs with that 2-0 lead. Certainly a different start tonight.
Pascali feeling like he got held on that one. I didn't see anything there. He was streaking in. And one thing about the Sting tonight is their final passes are just a little bit off. You want to see a little bit more composure from them heading into the second half.
Still a fight for it. Face-off circle. And there's Phelps looking for a shot, too low. And that one up and out of play. Get another face-off here with 6 seconds to go. Demon Dogs 7 shots so far. Sting with 8. So lots of opportunities. And as you said, Joe, at least 3 off the metal of the net. Sting are close. Just not close enough. Here's Haverson looking for it, battling with Townsend, and that's going to be the horn. Take a look at some of these goals. Big save there by Joy.
Joy just being steady tonight. Keith Johnson was early too, but it all starts here. That slap shot from almost the red line from Jake Townsend really just found it. Really nice shot, the glove hand. And again, this is what ended up drawing the power play, which ultimately leads to this. A Kyle Phelps with a nice slap shot over the left shoulder of Keith Johnson. And that's why we're at 2-0 right now into halftime.
Here's one of those shots that went right off of the bar. Incredible look. He had all kind of net there. Lots of openings there, but just not enough for the Sting. And as we get into some halftime festivities here, we're going to take a break. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe to Roller Planet. And we'll bring you the second half action from Game 3 of the 2024 PIHA Finals. You're watching Roller Planet. welcome back to Game 3 of the PIHA Finals here on Roller Planet. Sting win the face-off. Start period 2. DiMartino controlling behind his net. Sends it across the far boards, and there's Halverson. He sends it over to Pascali. Pascali looking for feet up front. The shot is high and up and out of play. Halverson looking up to the ceiling after that one, really wants that one back. He had a clear shot in that top corner and just a little too much on it. Yeah,
I'd be frustrated. Maybe the puck was rolling on him a little bit more, but ultimately for him, he's just got to get that on net. That's really all that is.
Sting come away with that one as well. Pascali back to DiMartino. Over to Halverson. Pushing in, another shot. That's wide right. Comes along the near boards. Pascali controlling, pass out front. For Weger. Joy able to use his legs to stop that one. Weger again, all the way back. DiMartino. Push it back in. Get a quick change for the Sting. Weger comes off. Tiefenworth now on for Weger. Passes over to Halverson. Pushes that in. That's broken up by the Demon Dogs. Taylor J sends that around. Townsend looking for it. That's stolen. Here comes the Sting. Push in. And a huge glove save by John Joy. Fantastic pass over to Halverson. And John Joy is there to shut the door on him once again.
Great job by Pascali to force the turnover. And he puts it exactly where Max Halverson wants it. But John Joy is up to the task. What a nice glove save there.
He's definitely dialed in tonight. Eula fans on that shot a little bit. Roombout battling for it. That's CJ Piz now as Demon Dogs take over. Pass to Roombout. Sends that in. That's broken up. There's Mula on his knees to break up that pass. Demon Dog get it again behind their net. Pressure now by Tiefenworth. Alex Payne in the near corner. Over to Piz. Now back to Roombout. Over to Payne. Payne now with a shot. Loose puck out front. Sting get it. Jordan Mula looking to make a move. Come in on the left side. John Joy. Passes over. That's going to go all the way back. Dan Healy with that. Here come the Sting again. Anthony Kozlow brings it back. Pressure by Wes Schaefer. It's going to get past Schaefer. Over to Healy. His pass over to Mula. Mula moves in. The dot. That comes off the leg of Alex Payne. As the Demon Dogs now control. Roombout by himself. He loses that. Strong defensive play by the Sting there. Here's Healy. Passes it back. Brett Jackson now. Over to Halverson. Sting get 2 sets of fresh legs out there. There's DiMartino again, but that's up to Pascali. DiMartino now, looking for a shot in the middle. Rebound opportunity for the Sting. There's Halverson again. Passes back to Pascali. Over to Halverson. Back to DiMartino. Sting gets to reset another shot. That one also high over the head of John Joy. Rolls all the way back to DiMartino.
It's almost like the exact opposite of the first 2 games here.
Here's Pascali. Shot. Saved by Joy. As the Demon Dogs find it behind their net. And that pass around the boards goes back into the hands of the Sting. Here's Halverson, leaves it there for Pascali. Pascali looking for a shot over to Halverson, and that bounces its way into the net. I'm not sure that looked like that might have bounced off the back of John Joy. Great heads-up play by Pascali to find Halverson. Take another look at it.
Look at that pass there by Pascali, and I think you're right. It ended up, I don't think Halverson got exactly what he wanted on there. He ended up shooting it off the right shoulder of John Joy into the net. Joy, who was losing his stick, forcing himself to dip his shoulder there, and the Sting are back in it. But really, leading up to that point, the Demon Dogs were not giving him anything. They made the Sting have to play around them. It's like early on the Sting played into the Demon Dogs game, and now the Sting have to be the team that's patient, and they just cut the lead in half.
Well, losing that pass over to Townsend in the near corner, that was something we saw a lot of last night, where the Sting were just making them pay. I mean, you give these guys any type of room, and we've seen how quickly they'll make you pay for it. Here comes Kozlo with another shot, rebound. Back down to Kozlo. Over to Pascali. Pass out front. And Tiefenworth's shot goes just a little wide as that rolls all the way back down to Keith Johnson. Matos with it. Tiefenworth now. Spins around, maintains control. Pascali. Over to Tiefenworth. Kozlo. Tiefenworth with a chance there. Pascali intercepts that. He handles, dumps it off, sends it back. Oh, and a big collision between Kozlo and Ruben Roombout. I think Roombout took a big hit on that one.
He said there's no hitting in roller hockey.
Alex Payne leaves it there for Phelps. Phelps being challenged by Pascali. Phelps trying to turn the Jets on. He loses the puck. Pascali controlling now, sends it back for Halverson as he moves in. Over to Tiefenworth, tries to feed it back to Halverson, but that's lost. Now Townsend. 2-on-1 chance broken up by Halverson, and Townsend's shot rings off the crossbar up and out of play. Another look at that big hit right in front of us.
Just right in front of everybody. What a nice hit put on there by Kozlo. Good on Rumrow to actually be able to bounce up from that. And again, just like I said, roller hockey is a physical game, even though there's no open rink hitting. That sure was a big hit right in front of us.
Between the legs feed by Healy, as he now has the puck. Smooth move. PJ DiMartino now.
I want to see DiMartino get into this series a little bit more.
Halverson sends that up. Back to DiMartino. He moves in, probably looking for a shot. And that rings off the bar again. Just past stick side of John Joy. Battle for it on the near boards. It's going to be up. Now it's Townsend and DiMartino. Townsend sends it back. Jazz kick line down there, all alone, but not able to get a shot off.
Oh,
and we're going to get a penalty here. Shot by DiMartino. Keith Johnson comes off. We'll see what the call is here.
So, kick line got caught up with one of the Sting players, and his stick actually ended up in his jersey, so he was carrying two sticks. But according to the officials, as you can see here, the issue with that was that, so he gets his stick, right? And then he just throws it back. Yeah. At least according to the officials, I think it was a little bit more of a drop personally, but it probably looked a little worse than it actually was. Stinger on the power play.
DiMartino feed to Halverson. That bounces off the leg of the Demon Dog. That shot up and out of play. Yeah, kick line definitely not happy with that call, but you know, sometimes when you get in those scrums and you come away with the other guy's stick, you gotta really de-emphasize what you do with it. You're gonna have a timeout by the Sting here. Kick line still pleading his case to the referee.
As we look at the first goal, well, the goal for the Suffolk Sting here, again, that was just some hard work by Max Halverson. And yep, as you can see right there, it goes right off of the shoulder into the bicep area of John Joy. He ended up getting spun around a little bit, and that's how he ended up getting it into the net. The shot actually wasn't gonna go in, but Joy helped it, unfortunately, into the net, and that's why the Sting have cut the lead in half.
Just a very fortunate bounce for the Sting there, but they're happy to have it, because we have a 2-1 hockey game here, 3:53 to go in period 2 of game number 3.
One of the main differences that I see with the Demon Dogs tonight is that they understand their gaps much better against the Sting team, specifically against the top guys. You maybe can give these guys 6 inches, okay? If you give them more than that, they're gonna get right past it.
And that puck goes back. A minute to go in this power play for the Sting. Halverson, Martino, pass to Tiefenworth. And that play is blown dead. Looked like the net got pushed back, and that's why the ref blew that one dead.
And it got pushed off here, as you could see. Joy was starting to sprawl, and fortunate for him, net got kicked off right before Halverson could shoot that puck.
Martino to Halverson, that's kicked away. Puck in the near boards, that's Pascali to Halverson. Now DiMartino for a shot. Saved by Joy. DiMartino again. Another ringer. The 5th one. Off the post. And Halverson misses that pass. The Demon Dogs are able to clear. 20 seconds to go in the power play. 3 minutes left in the second period as the Demon Dogs make a change. Phelps and Townsend out on the rink. Another one off the post. John Joy not giving them any space. 5 seconds to go in the power play as the Demon Dogs come back to full strength. Tiefenworth's shot goes wide. Puck comes back around. Pascali being challenged by Phelps. 2.5. There's Halverson pushing in for a shot. Tiefenworth had a chance on the rebound there. Just didn't get a good stick on it. Phelps makes a great move with a 2-on-1 opportunity here. He shoots, and that comes off the glove of Keith Johnson. Sting send it down. Tiefenworth, as he gets brought down. Passes to the middle. Here's Halverson, that shot a little high. Fans on the rebound. Townsend controls, sends it. Tiefenworth again, broken up. Good defensive play by Phelps. Phelps battling in the middle. A lot of physical play here. The refs.
Penalty's gonna come up on the Demon Dogs.
Let's see what the call is here as Pascali moves in. 1:30 to go. Extra skater on for the Sting. And that's blown dead. Looks like it's going to be a slashing call on the Demon Dogs. Sting will have potentially the rest of regulation here to even things up.
Really unsure where that slash came from. I mean, if you're looking that entire play, they're slashing all over the place. It was obviously something that I couldn't see, and I don't think we'll our cameras could really find exactly where it was, because I mean, you probably could have called a lot of different slashes both directions.
Sting come away with it. Halverson over to DiMartino, and you're right, there's so much physicality happen. I couldn't tell you which exact matchup that came from. Pascali tries to tuck it in, that's blocked. Demon Dogs looking for the clear. Johnson comes up to help his team. DiMartino with it now. Minute to go here in regulation. And that shot is good by Halverson. Just beats Joy on the left side. Things all even up here late in the second. Another look at it.
What a shot by Max Halverson. I mean, that was just put perfectly. Joy had it perfect as best as he can, to be honest with you, and Halverson just beats him. Low glove. We got a tie game.
Wicked wrister just above the leg pad of John Joy. Minute to go. Stay in control. Demon Dogs look like they had the better of that face-off, but it's Sting to come away with it. 45 here in the second period. Sting move in, and that looked like it went right behind Joy and may have bounced off his skate. Demon Dogs controlling now. Rebound. Wes Schaefer making the shot, lost his stick in the process. Pascali trying to tuck that one in, 20 seconds to go. Joy makes the save. Pascali fighting for it. Alex Payne, and play blown dead.
It's too many men. Too many men. And you know what? It's just one of those things that's unfortunate. Somebody's got to be aware. And you know, when a puck comes to your bench, towards your bench, when it's changing, it's almost like a hot potato. Who will avoid it? And unfortunately for the Demon Dogs, who didn't avoid it, was the person that's jumping out onto the ring. Well, they need to actually get somebody in the box.
4-on-3 hockey here. We'll see who ends up sitting in the box for the Demon Dogs. Someone's got to do it. With 13 seconds left in regulation here. I don't know if they wanted to send anyone yet. Looks like it's going to be Rob Woods. Hadn't seen much of him this game.
Haven't seen a lot of him for the Demon Dogs. I also haven't seen a lot of Natasha Allen for the Sting.
13 to go as we get a face-off to John Joy's left here. Pascali in the middle. DiMartino, Halverson, and Tiefenworth. Tiefenworth with a shot. That goes off the glove of Joy. The Demon Dogs get the clear. Not quite as Halverson keeps it in. Over to DiMartino. Pascali. Halverson, and that is good. Right before the horn. The last second heroics by Max Halverson. Take another look at it.
Unbelievable. Look at this. Just absolute patience there. Halverson with the hat trick to end the game at the buzzer. Wow.
Wearing his hero hat. An incredible finish for the Suffolk Sting, and the Demon Dogs just shocked at what just happened. They can't believe it. So many still sitting on the bench, looking at the refs. And I don't think they're going to get any answers that they're looking for here as Phelps steps up. Taking another look at the goals of this game. His first one, that long slapper by Townsend that got us started here. And it looked like Demon Dogs looking to make a statement here at game 3. Phelps' shot there with a 2-0 lead, then giving up 3 unanswered goals, all to the same man right there. That first one bouncing off John Joy's shoulder. Another look at that. That was Halverson's first goal. The second one, a power play.
That was a rip. And you just felt that they were going to get the third one. And again, just patience by Pascali. What a pass to Max Halverson. And he's the one that finishes it. And the Suffolk Sting take a 3-0 series lead. They win the next game. they win the Founders Cup.
And just an incredible story here for the Suffolk Sting. They were actually up 3 games to nothing last year. 3 games to 1, my apologies. And using those late game heroics to steal game 3 away from the Demon Dogs. We're going to have some action on the middle of the rink in between games here as we get set for game 4, coming to you in just a couple more minutes. Game 4 action coming to you next. You're watching Roller Planet. welcome back to Roller Planet's presentation of the PIHA Finals. Game 4 action coming at you here in just a few minutes. I'm Logan McCrary here with Joe Oria, sorry Joe. Sorry, I'm looking at John Joy out there.
We're so focused on John Joy, we're just calling each other John at this point.
He's on the bench for the Demon Dogs. We're going to get a quick goalie change. Kevin Dwyer going to start Game 4 here for the Demon Dogs. We're going to take a look at some of the goals from Game 3.
Really, again, this is where it started. Townsend from just inside the red line to make it 1-0. Both really slap shots, but my gosh, look at that one by Kyle Phelps. And then here's just Max Halverson getting to the dirty areas. Yes, he can snipe, but he can also score the dirty goals, and then he just follows this up with a snipe on the power play. And then look at this patience here by Brett Jackson, or by Pascali rather. Perfect pass, perfect backhand pass to Halverson, who right at the death, right at the final buzzer, gave the Suffolk Sting the 3-2 win and the 3-0 series lead.
The hat trick by Halverson, the late game heroics, and you got to think, Joe, as we may potentially be looking at the end of this series with this game, of course we'll see. We want to talk about playoff MVP, and I think Halverson making great case for himself.
100%. I would argue that leading into this game, it was between Pascali and Halverson, but when you bring your team back from a 2-0 deficit and score the game winner in Game 3, so he's got a hat trick in Game 3. Even if he doesn't score once this game and the Sting win, it is going to be a very hard case, in my opinion, to argue against Halverson, because all of Halverson's goals were in really crucial spots. You go back to Game 1, the shorthanded goal right at the end of the first half. Like, it's his timing. He always makes the right plays at the right moments, and that's what you have to do to win a Founders Cup. He even did it in the playoff series in the conference final against the Few. He scored the overtime winner. Playoff MVPs do that, and that's what Halverson's done in Game 3, but again, this series isn't over.
And Game 4 underway now, the Demon Dogs coming away with it. Pascali, Mula, DiMartino, and Tiefenworth starting out there for the Sting. Phelps, kick line, Townsend, and Jay out there for the Demon Dogs. That shot goes wide. Demon Dogs looking to get going again. Townsend's shot goes wide as well. Demon Dogs controlling in their defensive zone. Taylor Jay with it. Begins to move up. He finds Townsend down there in a one-on-one matchup with Jordan Mula. He shoots, bounces off the side of the net. Townsend still with it. Looking for Phelps out in the middle, and that's just out of his reach. Sting takeover. Got a 2-on-1 matchup here. Healy with it. And that's off the logo of Dwyer. Puck actually deflecting off the shoulder, pass right out to the middle again. Townsend intercepts it, takes over, passes back. Kick line. Being challenged, and he turns it over right in front of the net. Townsend's there to save it. Breaks it up, brings it the other way. Makes a move, he's still got it. Rebound. And Sting sends it around the far boards. Halverson. Back to DiMartino behind his neck. Back to Halverson. And a goal by the Demon Dogs. DiMartino's pass not finding its way to Halverson. Demon Dogs able to recover it. Just lift that right into the top as they get going early again here in Game 4. Costly mistake there by the Suffolk Sting. Don't see a whole lot of that.
Well, definitely not, and here come the Teddy Bears. But most importantly, look at this play by, it was Wes Schaefer who stole it in Rumbout. What a nice bit of composure in front of the net. Steve Brandy went down early, and Rumbout just roofed it with a 1-0 Demon Dogs lead. Again, just like in the last game, Demon Dogs with the early lead, and they have to do that to put all the pressure on the Sting. And good for Ruben Rumbout. He was the one that did it.
And Not a ton of mistakes out there by the Suffolk team, and if they're going to give the Demon Dogs those chances, they got to capitalize on it just like they did. Great effort there. Their 1-0 lead. Still in the first 2 minutes here, the first period of game 4. CJ Piz comes away with it after the face-off. Piz looking for...
Demon Dogs goal, scored by number 13.
Looks like that was Roombout down there. He loses the puck on the near boards. Roombout over to Payne. Payne up to Roombout. Moves in for another shot, and that is a goal! Slides that just under. Steve Brandy there. Can't get down on top of it fast enough. Another early 2-0 lead by the Demon Dogs, playing with some fire now.
Nice work by Roombout again. He's got the first 2 goals of the game. That was just a nice shot to the right side of the goaltender, Steve Brandy, on the floor, and the Sting are against it, up against it here early in the first half.
Halverson sends that back to Kozlow. Kozlow brings it up.
That's 13 from 44 with 9:56
Over to Tiefenworth. Needs to go back to get it. Halverson. It's not Halverson, that's Pascali there. Townsend battling for it with, looks like Phelps knocks Halverson to the ground from the back. It's going to be a cross-check penalty there. Sting going back on the power play. Potential momentum shift here. We're going to take another look at that hit by Phelps.
See, it just came a little high. Yep, right there. And, you know, unfortunately, just in the direction that the Sting player was going in, you can't get that high, and just the way he knocked him down, the referees, I think, are going to feel obligated to call that.
Halverson's going to collect in his defensive zone. Bring it back the other way. Long pass to Pascali. Or DiMartino back over to Halverson. Tiefenworth. DiMartino back and forth. Halverson to DiMartino looking for a shot. Right into the midsection. Kevin Dwyer.
I mean, good work by the Demon Dogs to go up to a 2-0 lead, but they have to stay out of the box. That's what killed them in game 3, and they got a really good penalty kill, but for them, they stay out of the box, they're gonna give the Sting a lot more of a difficult time.
You can't let those mental errors just kill that momentum that you build. It's such a precious thing for this team. Seemingly outmatched last night, but having some answers tonight. DiMartino, his first goal of the night. A power play goal just over the glove side of Dwyer. It's exactly like we were talking about. Demon Dogs letting mental errors stop that momentum, and Suffolk Steam make him pay. Great goal by DiMartino.
Nice shot by DiMartino. I've been waiting for him to get into this series. It's really been Halverson that has put the team on his back, at least if you're talking about that in game 3. But that is exactly what you want if you're PJ DiMartino. If you're any other team in the league, including the Demon Dogs, you do not want DiMartino to start feeling comfortable.
Taylor J battling for it with Jordan Mueller. Demon Dogs controlling now. See if Jay gets the shot off here. He can't. It's in the near corner now. Sting come away with it. 8 minutes to go here in the first period. Pass up to Matos. Tries to make a move around Townsend. Broken up. Roombout moves it the other way. Passes up. Taylor J. And that shot up and off the ceiling. Stoppage in play.
They're going to love it when they watch the broadcast again to hear you call him Taylor Joy. It's kind of funny, too, about those name pronunciations. You think these players don't listen to the broadcast. I was calling Kickline Kitchline for, probably the last 5 or 6 years. He corrected me last night. And now we're getting it right the rest of the way.
Well, we take our shots here. We may not make it, but eventually we'll get to the right place. Townsend with it now.
Just keep shooting your shot. Eventually you'll
Just
get
keep
it where you
shooting.
need to be.
Darn right. Here's Phelps. Moves across the middle, dumps it off for Ellis. He feeds it out front. That's broken up. Healy with it now. And Weger loses his footing and loses the puck. Ellis again feeds it out front, looking for the feed out front. Healy loses his feet, no calls. Back to Townsend. Townsend with Ellis, Phelps. Phelps is going to come off. Townsend passes that up. Tries to find Ellis out in front. Pass is just behind him. Townsend battling for it now. Roombout out there. Sends it all the way back to kick line. Both teams make a quick change. Now Roombout sends it up. Looking for that pass over to Max Payne, and Sting break that up, but it's right back out in front. Demon Dogs keeping the pressure up. There's Roombout. He loses that, and the Sting go the other way with it. Here comes Tiefenworth. Back to Pascali. Brett Jackson's shot is bouncing up. Kick line able to help that puck drift behind the net. Broken stick out there. Mula. Over to Halverson.
See, after that flurry there, Sting have settled this game down in their favor.
DiMartino over to Tiefenworth, and we're going to get a whistle. Looks like a hooking penalty.
Right on cue. Demon Dogs take another penalty. Really, after those first two goals, those early goals by the Demon Dogs, you felt that that power play is really what settled it down here. But as you could just see, DiMartino, nice play by Tiefenworth, and Piz just got him a little bit, probably, yeah, that's definitely a call. A little bit on the softer side for how the game's been going this series, but ultimately it is a hook.
Townsend controls now, looking for the clear. Tries to send it back. Phelps picks it up. Phelps controlling behind Townsend. Townsend's going to shove Pascali. Phelps with it now. Halverson able to take him off of it. A little collision there. Both guys go to the floor, but are back up. Pascali now. Got Tiefenworth on the side. See if he makes the shot. And he loses control. Townsend takes it. Got a couple of shorthanded goals last night. None so far today, but some of the top Demon Dogs goal scorers out there on their penalty kill. As Halverson's shot goes wide. Halverson again. Tiefenworth. It's Alex Payne. Halverson to DiMartino. A little hesitation there. Finds a lane, but that goes wide. Pascali battling for it with Townsend. Over to BJ. Over to Halverson. Tiefenworth, and that shot is up and out of play. Looks like it came off the stick of Townsend. Some great defensive action, strong penalty kill by the Demon Dogs. But again, Demon Dogs just putting themselves back on the back foot with these penalties.
Well, one thing too about Jake Townsend, yes, he was the PIHA leading goal scorer, but one thing that's incredibly underrated about Jake Townsend is the ability to play defense. He's one of the rare two-way goal scorers in this league.
Martino's shot is deflected. It's over to Tiefenworth, and he makes him pay just over the glove side of Dwyer. Great pass. Finds its mark right into the back of the net. And we are tied up here. Another look at it.
Nice play across, and it was Tiefenworth that just was able to put it past the glove side of Dwyer. Townsend couldn't get there in time, but ultimately the Sting are making the Demon Dogs pay for their penalty parade.
There's another incredible assist by Pascali there. Stinging with another close chance there. Demon Dogs come away with it though. It's Weger's shot. Townsend now. Over the kick line.
Suffolk Sting power play goal scored by number 98.
Back pass to Townsend, sends it around.
Assisted by number 93.
Just under 4 to go here in the first period of game 4.
4 minutes and 16
Tie
seconds
game.
remaining in the first period.
We got a turnover there. Looks like Halverson. Nope, not Halverson. That is Mula. He kicks it away. Taken over by the Demon Dogs. Having trouble maintaining control as that drifts back into the Sting's defensive end. Kozlow now. That pass a little behind past Jackson there. Mula. Drop it off for Kozlow. Roombout pressure. Here's Pascali. He's gonna send it up. A little too far ahead of Mula. Still has it though. He loses it to Townsend. Now we got a 2-on-1. See what Townsend can do. And that goes wide. There's Pascali with one move. He shot just off the side of the net. And Demon Dogs seemingly a little bit more focused on making hits than maintaining control, but they have control now. There's a shot. That goes all the way back down to Dwyer. Leave it there for Alex Payne. Dumps that off. Back over to Payne. And there's another turnover. Here comes Pascali. Payne breaks that up, going the other way. Pascali able to get his stick in there and get it back. Here's Tiefenworth. Dumps that off for Matos. Matos in the corner. Cut off by Roombout. Matos down and quickly back up. And here comes Roombout. He's going to lose that. Oh, got a stick underneath the skate. But no call. That was Pascali that went down. Shot by Ellis. Pascali sends it over the boards. Here's Tiefenworth looking for some room on the left. See if he can get it past Sting. Get a quick change in the back end. DiMartino comes back on. More changes by the Sting. Over to Halverson. Out there with Healy. Just past Healy, there's a shot broken up by CJ Piz. All the way back down. DiMartino is going to find it near his own net. Just under a minute here in the first period. Tie game, 2 apiece. Weger to DiMartino, back to Weger. Comes up on the left side. Trying to feed it in, bounce it off the backboard. Over to Halverson. Halverson moving in, DiMartino. Looking for a stick. Halverson in the middle, and that is good! Another incredible goal by 68.
All throughout this series, we talk about timing, and what a perfectly timed goal by Max Halverson. He just took that just in the high slot, and what a great shot. Top left corner to beat Kevin Dwyer. Again, my front runner for MVP because of moments like that. What an unbelievable time. What a great time to get that goal for Max Halverson.
Another even strength goal by the Sting there with 20 seconds to go. Here's Pascali with more pressure, makes a move, loses the puck. Demon Dogs controlling now. You just can't leave 68 out there all alone right there in the slot. He's going to make you pay more often than not. Here comes Townsend, and a collision between him and Halverson. Sting come away with it. 5 seconds to go. See if Pascali can get one more shot off. Makes a move, goes up for it, and there's going to be the horn. A little pushing and shoving after the horn here. The ref's going to break that up as we take a look at some goals.
Roombout, he was the story early on. Nice move there, low, to beat the goaltender, and then he just ended up as getting a little bit distracted there. There's some commotion in front of the Sting bench. But going back to this, nice work there by Tiefenworth, and then just the dagger at the end of the first half by Max Halverson to give the Sting a 3-2 lead. And if they end up holding on here, they sweep the series and they re-earn the Founders Cup.
And we're going to take a break here. Both teams collect themselves on the bench, and we get some halftime festivities, a little chuck-a-puck action here in the Xfinity Arena in Colorado Springs. You're watching Roller Planet, the PIHA Finals. Second period coming at you in just a few minutes. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you hadn't already. And we'll see you again back in a little bit. Well, welcome back to Roller Planet for the PIHA Finals. We're in the second period of Game 4 between the Suffolk Sting and the Denver Demon Dogs, and the Demon Dogs are going to start off this second period on the power play. A little bit of extracurriculars there at the end, after the horn of the first period, and looks like Natasha Allen is in the box now. She's going to come out, and Healy's going to step in for the Sting. 4-on-3 hockey to start off the second half here. Sting up 3-2. Another late goal by Halverson. Give his team the advantage. Here comes DiMartino looking to make a move. Great save there by Dwyer. Good stick work by DiMartino. Just not able to get the finish he was looking for. Townsend over to Phelps. Now that's Phelps there. That was Bateman. Townsend with a shot. Sting get a stick on it. Bateman, Townsend to Phelps. He loses that. Turnover, here comes Pascali. Phelps with a stick on there. Here's Pascali looking for a shorthander of that. He can't get the shot that he's looking for. Puck slides wide right. Townsend and Phelps both fighting Pascali for it. Long pass over to Bateman, now back to Phelps. Into Townsend, lots of room. Kind of bobbles the pass a little bit. Now Phelps sends that in. Huge save by Steve Brandy. Bateman had lots of room there on the net, able to get it, and Townsend sends Pascali's head, bounces off the glass, and the hand goes up and the whistle goes out. So much for that power play. The last 15 seconds, going to be some even strength hockey as number 8 goes into the box.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think it was, he rubbed him off, and I mean, you get.
Take another look at it.
We'll take another look at it right here. Here comes Pascali, and he was just kind of finishing the play. But you're right. I think what happened was that because his face ends up hitting the boards, it snaps his head back and looks a lot more violent than it actually is. Well, it otherwise was just a rub-off. It
sort of looked like Townsend's stick may have come up and hit Pascali in the face, and that's why his head ended up hitting the glass. And from the ref's angle, that's probably what he saw.
Probably.
Some 3-on-3 hockey here as the Demon Dogs look to get a shot off, but that goes wide. Sting now controlling as they come back to full strength. Here comes DiMartino. Healy goes in, and Pascali comes back on.
Could be losing my eyesight. I didn't see a stick, but either way, I know what you mean.
Shot by DiMartino, bounces off the blocker of Dwyer. Halverson. And Pascali coming on, looked a little shaken, skating a little slow, hanging his head a bit. Fast passing by DiMartino, he shoots and that goes wide. Sting with it still, here's Halverson. DiMartino, another blocker save by Dwyer. Standing strong in the crease. Now Pascali, DiMartino, Halverson, looking for a shot. That goes up and out of play.
Huge penalty kill so far for the Demon Dogs. They got to kill this off. They can't go down 2 and be chasing this Sting team. And so far, we've got 31 seconds left on the power play for the Sting. And good work so far by the Demon Dogs.
DiMartino, pass to Halverson. And Tiefenwerth's goal. Tough angle, but a good goal by Tiefenwerth. Take another look at it.
It's as if what I said just kind of cursed the Demon Dogs. Look at this. Just a snap from right there on the goal line. Those are the toughest, and KJ is probably one of the better players at being able to do that. Look like he's going to go to the point, and then just a quick snap down low. Great shot by Tiefenwerth. Clutch goal, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Sting.
Back to even strength. And Demon Dogs still no control, and there's another penalty. That time, Brett Jackson sending Townsend bouncing off the corner there. It's like his shoulder just ran right into the pad with a little help of Jackson.
Right, one of the most dangerous hits in hockey there, right there on the stanchion. Fortunately for Townsend, it didn't end up leading to much.
Take another look at that.
Well, look at this.
Yeah, he just stands him up.
This is tough, yeah.
Right into it.
Again, fortunately for Townsend, it didn't lead to anything worse, but those hits, thankfully there's padding there because those hits could really lead to some damage.
Great place to injure your neck, head, or shoulder there, but Townsend, no worse for wear. There's a shot. A rebound opportunity for the Demon Dogs. Brandy loses his bucket on that, but he's okay. Puck still stays out. We'll get another face-off to Brandy's right.
I got to get a lot of credit to Steve Brandy. I would say those first 2 goals he would want to have back, but just looking here, he's just been solid, clutch, and nice work there by Kozlo to just get it out of the crease there. But he's remained in control. Those first 2 shots, I think, were probably goals he would want to have back or just play them a little bit better. But for example, here on the power play, Steve Brandy has just been solid. And from a backup goaltender, especially when you're backing up a guy like Keith Johnson, you just need to be solid and steady. And that's what he's been tonight.
Face off. Back for the Sting. DiMartino muscled off of it. Pass goes back to Phelps, but just wide, and that drifts all the way back. 9 minutes to go here in regulation. Demon Dogs down 2 goals. Here's Townsend. Back to Phelps. And looked like Phelps wanted a shot there, but sort of fanned on it. Here comes Pascali over to Kozlo. Pascali keeps it. Still in his offensive zone. DiMartino tries to pass it back, but Phelps gets a stick on that. It does make its way to Kozlo. Townsend intercepts that. He's got the wide open left side here. Kozlo now posting up. There's a shot that goes too high from Taylor J. Townsend again. Back to J for another shot, and that's right to the glove of Steve Brandy.
So calm right there in his net. He has to play it a little bit deeper just because of all the traffic that's in front of him. He was able to see the shot from Taylor J quite well, as we can see here again, right in the high slot, and he's got to get a little bit lower to see around Pascali. A nice job there to find the puck and just snatch it out of the air with his glove.
19 seconds to go in this power play, and we're going to get a timeout for the Demon Dogs. Coach Owen Schaefer try to put a play together here, maybe get off another shot or two in the waning seconds of this power play.
So just take a look at how we got here so far. Again, this is a nice save there by Dwyer on DiMartino, and just more good goaltending. But again, it's a shot from Tiefenworth.
Dwyer just a little out of position on that. He was probably anticipating a shot from Halverson. Tiefenworth just had a tough angle, but nailed it. And there's a good glove there by Brandy once again.
And you would expect so, right? Typically players that set up on the goal line with themselves, with them facing the point, facing their defenseman, won't turn around so quickly. But it's almost like KJ is able, he pulls it so close to his body already that he's able to just turn around quickly and take the shot and beat Dwyer and catch Dwyer a bit off guard. And you know, when you're a really good skater like KJ Tiefenworth is, you can make a lot of things happen that other players can't.
19 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Sting. Weger's going to take the face-off. Mule out there with him, along with Ted Matos. Weger loses that to Townsend. He shoots. Demon Dogs looking for the rebound, and that's a good goal! I think Townsend with that one. Demon Dogs cleaning up the trash there in front of the net.
That's exactly what the Demon Dogs wanted. Here's a take a look here. That was actually Taylor J that was able to clean it up. That was such a nice, again, it all starts from Townsend. Townsend puts the puck on net, and then Schaefer's crashing, Taylor J's crashing the net. Taylor J, with that big body and long stick, was able to clean up the trash and bring this back to a 1-goal game.
Great rebound work by Jay. Alex Payne moving in now. Pascali takes over. He's going to send that up. Matos back to Tiefenworth. Makes a move. Demon Dogs lose his legs. Payne sends it up. It's going to drift out to the middle. Pascali gets it. Back with Mula. Matos is going to come off for Halverson. And Pascali in with Tiefenworth. And Halverson pass out. There's a goal by Tiefenworth. Clean pass by 68 to 98. And they get that one right back.
Yet another point from Max Halverson. He got Dwyer to cheat. Look at this. Dwyer cheated over to the shot, and he just pulled it back to KJ Tiefenworth, and what a nice finish from him. But again, another start. Again, it's Max Halverson again on a crucial play.
Demon Dogs back in that 2-goal hole. Mueller with it behind his own net. And with that 2-goal cushion, to see if they start playing the possession game here.
Jay will tell them to. Jay Miro will tell them to, I promise you.
Start eating up some of that clock. Pascali circles back. Demon Dogs got to bring the pressure. Mula comes off for DiMartino. Here's Halverson coming across the middle. Circling back again. Just chewing up time. Tiefenworth is going to come off for Healy. It's over to Pascali. Back to Halverson, and he will circle back. Shave more time. 6:30 to go here in period 2 of game 4. That's a long pass. Jazz kick line able to break that up. Here comes Healy. Townsend, he's got it. Looking for a pass out front. We're going to get a penalty. It looks like it's going to be on the Sting, possibly hooking on Brett Jackson, but we'll see. 5th man comes on. Dwyer on the bench. Under 6 minutes to go. Townsend now over to Phelps. Townsend just bounces that up to Healy. Get a stoppage and play. That's going to be a hooking call on 91. I knew I'd get one of these right.
I mean, honestly, I would say the slash before that was more of a call, but you know what? Again, it's just that hook on the hands there. Townsend does a very good job of being able to bounce off of it and continue to play. But again, it's just that little yank. And for the Demon Dogs here is a very crucial power play. They have to capitalize on this, just like they did the last time, and cut the lead to 1.
They've got to keep their composure here, not let the Sting get under their skin. DiMartino, they lose that. Now here comes a 2-on-1 for the Sting. Pass over to Pascali, and that's a goal! Pascali with the shorty. Demon Dogs are stunned. Something we've seen several times this series. What should be an opportunity for the Demons very quickly falls apart.
Nice work by Kozlo across to Pascali, and all that started was because Kozlo was able to just chip it off the glass, get it himself, put it across to Pascali, who he's not going to miss from there. 6-3 Sting.
Sting come away with it. Now Pascali again, looking for DiMartino. Maintains it. Handling over DiMartino out in the middle. That shot is up. And Alex Payne's stick finds the side of DiMartino's head. Martino smiling as he comes back the other side.
So just remember, the power play is not over.
Here's Phelps. First shot, slap shot is up and out of play into the netting. And here comes Pascali. Both guys, not Pascali, that's DiMartino with his grips on the face mask of Alex Payne. No whistles. Refs are going to send both men to the box as Alex Payne blows some kisses there to the Suffolk Sting. I'm sure they're wishing each other well and speaking highly.
They are. They're very grateful he blew kisses to them.
Consummate professionals.
Yes.
All around.
Oh, here we go.
And there was right before this, Alex Payne got a hit on DiMartino and just gets a handful of Payne's face or visor there, wrenching on it.
Gives a couple of, I would hardly call them punches, little jabs maybe there. In roller hockey, you don't normally see full-on fights, so it's this kind of like wrestling, jabs, a little here, a little there, you know, nothing. It's not like they're going to be going to center rink and dropping mitts, because that'll give you a 3-game suspension minimum as we look at Alex Payne blowing kisses to the Sting bench.
You got to imagine a lot of scoreboard chirps coming from the Sting bench there.
Something along those lines. It's so funny, it doesn't matter where you are in the country, the chirps are always the same. They're just different accents.
Oh, that's hockey, baby.
Yeah.
refs having a discussion in the penalty box with the Sting. DiMartino takes a seat alongside his teammate, Brett Jackson. And 3 minutes for both men there. They had 3 up on the board. We'll see what it comes down to and maybe making a change.
It's like the Demon Dogs will remain on the power play. It's almost like they canceled each other out, except Alex Payne takes P.J. DiMartino off the rink, which is what you would want in this scenario.
47 seconds rather on the power play here for the Demon Dogs. 5 minutes to go in period 2 of game 4. Demon Dogs with it. Schaefer over to Jay, and that's a quick pass over to Phelps. Gonna be over to Townsend now. Team circles back. Create some space. There's Phelps with the shot. That bounces off Brandy and swatted away by the Sting. Pascali loses his stick on. Nope, no, he does not. That's a Phelps' stick. Kozlow up to Halverson. Here's Pascali out in front, all alone. Look for the shot here. Can't finish it. Dwyer loses his stick, but does not allow a goal. There's Phelps for a feed. Over to Jay. Shot and a save by Steve Brandy. Just over 4 to go. Gotta wonder if we'll see Dwyer come from out of his net here soon. 4 minutes to go here in game 4. Demon Dogs down by 3 goals and 3 games. Sting come away with it from that face-off. Here's Weger. He's got Tiefenworth. That feed is no good. Demon Dogs go the other way. Roombout got things going early here in game 4 with the scoring. That's off the Sting skate. Michael Ellis controlling. Fought off by Halverson. Ellis overskates it. Now Tiefenworth. Eula. Tiefenworth still with it. And there's Halverson. Here comes another whistle. Broken stick. It's Ellis and Tiefenworth come together to have a chat. Like Ellis snapped Tiefenworth's stick. No, it's going to be Tiefenworth in the box. Both men. We'll see what the call is. And as hope ticks away with every second here for this Denver team, we got to wonder if the emotions are just going to take over. Both men still jawing at each other in the box.
Well, and Tiefenworth is a fiery character. I mean, just in general, but you don't snap a guy's stick and then have something to say about it. And Ellis just wanting to send a very expensive message to the Sting.
Yeah, you gotta. The mind wanders here. That's a $300.
Yeah,
likely ballpark.
I'm upset. The Sting both teams get money for being here, but the Sting obviously get a prize, a much larger fund for winning. And unfortunately, I think that's all going to have to go to the new stick, or at least some of it, because I mean they don't make those sticks cheap. I mean, unless Tiefenworth is running around in the discount store,
Well, if you're not going to come away with the championship, you got to get your money's worth some kind of way, I suppose.
Exactly. There's nothing that upsets me more than my stick being snapped because somebody just slashed me when I wasn't even near the puck. But that's me. I'm also cheap.
Say it ain't so, Joe. And we've got 1:30 on the board right now for Michael Ellis, the Demon Dogs. Scoreboard operator gets that set right. Gonna be some 4-on-3 hockey with just under 4 minutes to go. Again, Sting up 6-3 here in game 4. It's going to take some late game heroics here if the Demon Dogs want this series to continue.
both goaltenders, Steve Brandy, and like I said earlier in the broadcast, they look shaky on the first 2 goals for the Demon Dogs, but he's really settled in nicely and has brought a calm, steady performance in this game 4.
Townsend came away with the face-off. Turns it over. Sting. Over Pascali. Now Halverson. A little crowded in that penalty box for the Demon Dogs. That puck bounces up into Dwyer. Stoppage in play. 3:21 to go. Face off to Dwyer's right. Pascali and Phelps, and it's going to be the Sting coming away with it. Pascali. Phelps gets a stick on it, but Sting maintained possession, but there's Phelps. He loses his footing. Good stick work. Some slippery skates out there for him as Townsend intercepts that pass. Looking for a shorthander of his own, but that goes off a Sting stick and up into the netting. Less than 3 to go. Sting less than 3 minutes away from completing the Suffolk Revenge Tour against this Denver team.
As I said on the broadcast last night, you think that Jay Muro, head coach of the Suffolk Sting, wasn't going to reload and go for the sweep. He's been, again, telling guys in the East, we're going to sweep him, we're going to sweep him. You think that's just bravado, but he's built his team to do exactly that.
Pascali and Halverson there, Sting maintain it. Yeah, despite their very comfortable lead, Sting not letting up on the pressures. Halverson looks for another one. That goes up and round. There's Weger over to Pascali. Moves in. Swapping spots with Weger. He controls over to Halverson.
Demon Dogs full strength.
Demon Dogs back to full strength. As Jay comes out of the box. He sends it down. 2 minutes to go. Demon Dogs down by 3. Healy comes on for the Sting. Demon Dogs have got to get the pressure on, get that puck back. Halverson controlling across the middle. Healy, but no, he takes a shot and that goes over the head of Dwyer. Now here come the Demon Dogs. Jay with lots of steam. He gets around, but gets spun around by that's Ted Matos. Halverson holds, minute 30 to go. Demon Dogs got to move, no time to waste here. There's Townsend. Goes in to make the move on Pascali, but he keeps it going. There's Matos, shot. It's a good goal. Sting pouring it on. Dwyer.
Nice shot by him. Just over the left shoulder of Kevin Dwyer. Caught Dwyer a little bit off his angle there and puts in the 7th for the Sting.
I think Schaefer thought he was going to go lower on that. Saw him dip down for it, but shot just goes right over, up and in.
So while they're getting stuff squared away here with the bench in the penalty box,
Penalty door is open, and someone's going back in. DiMartino.
I just want to give a shout out to Anthony Violante, affectionately known as Vio. Vio with Jay are the architects of the Suffolk Sting roster, and this play.
CJ Piz shot bounces off. Sting take back over. Kozlow moving in. Tries to make a move, loses the puck. Both men drop their sticks.
1 minute remaining.
Minute to go.
Vio's had some health problems to start the year, and he's back out of the hospital on the mend, so good to see Vio is back and hopefully healthy soon.
Kozlow looks like he got a hook in on Taylor Jay there. 45 seconds to go. Kozlow's going to come off. We won't see him again tonight as just 45 to go here in game 4. Taylor Jay with some words for the Sting bench. Tiefenworth Having a chat with the ref. It's going to be Pascali serving that penalty. Dog sending could be their last attack effort in this game. Phelps out there. Sting come away with it. Under 40. Now Jackson, he shoots. Dwyer with the save. Demons collect the rebound. Pass in. And a good glove save there by Steve Brandy. 30 to go. A lot of smiles on that Suffolk bench. Replay of that shot. Quick glove there by Brandy. And no control yet, but there's the Sting. 20 seconds to go. Healy pushing and shoving with Roombout. This play is blown dead. Refs break that up. Demon Dogs' emotions seemingly delaying the inevitable at this point.
They're not giving their crown away without a couple of punches and some broken sticks.
Handing off that trophy seems to be coming with a couple of love taps here and there. Phelps getting in tight, talk with the Sting bench. As they reset here. Thought we were about to have some 4-on-2 hockey, but now we got a third Sting out there. Jordan Mula. Weger in the face-off circle against Phelps here. Demon Dogs come away with it. There's Ellis. Back to Phelps. Over to Payne. He shoots. It's a save by Brandy. He's going to send that down. Time ticking down. And the hugs have begun. The Suffolk fans are cheering. And that's going to do it. The Suffolk Sting are your 2023-2024 PIHA champions. As we see a broom go out on the rink, symbolizing this sweet victory here for the Suffolk team. Coach Miro, he said it from the beginning, this was their year, coming out to get revenge after that brutal loss in the finals last year. The sweep is complete. Sting are champions once again. So we get a handshake here in the middle.
This Sting team was built to get back their title. They felt, and you heard some of the discussion all year, they felt that they couldn't, that this team was probably one of the better teams that Jay Miro has put together in this sort of 8-year dominant spell of the Sting. They definitely showed it tonight, but really, first I just want to say hats off to the Demon Dogs. They brought the first championship to the Rocky Mountain Conference since 2011 when the Thunder won it. Thunder got close a couple of times. Parker Prowlers got close, but tonight it's all about the Sting.
Man, take a look at some of the goals from this game, both halves. As the PIHA team brings out gets ready to do the awards. Demon Dogs starting again there. Good save there by Dwyer. Some great goaltending tonight. All around, Demon Dogs with their chances. Much stronger showing tonight than last night. They battled the whole way. But it's those quick, precise moves by the Sting. They were able to send this one home, and that could be a look there potentially at your series MVP. Halverson, 68. We'll see.
I mean, he's got to be. Again, like that performance in Game 3, if anything, should give him the MVP. But we're going to take a listen to Anthony Flynn for the presentation.
Send it back out to center rink.
Let's give a quick round of applause to our outgoing champions and our runners-up, the Denver Demon Dogs.
Anthony Flynn out there with PIHA president C.J. Yoder.
All right. Before we hand over the Founders Cup and call our players out, we're going to deal with the business of our most valuable player in the playoffs and do this weekend. And I don't think anybody disputed this. From the Suffolk stands, our MVP, number 68, Max Halverson.
Congrats to Halverson for getting that MVP award. Should have put money on that. Easy bet.
Especially after Game 3. I didn't know he was missing a tooth there. Look at that smile. That's beaming.
Oh, game face the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Take a handful of the coins, and when we take our team picture, we're going to throw them all up. Suffolk State number 9, Josh Traeger. Number 21, Anthony Cosmo. Number 27, Natasha Allen. Number 55, PJ DiMartino. Hey guys, hang up here. Hang up here. Hey, come up here, stay up here. Number 68, Max Halverson. Number 74, Dan Healy. Number 88, Jordan Yula. Number 91, Brett Action Jackson.
He wanted to get that nickname
Number
so bad.
93, Billy Pascali.
Old Flynn out there.
Number 94, Teddy Mentos. Number 98, AJ Diemenberg. Their goaltenders. Number 31, Stasi Brandy. And number 43, Keith Johnson. And their coach, Jason Duro. All right, let's.
Well, if they gave an MVP runner-up award, I'd say you'd have to give it to Billy Pascal.
We're going to do that
have
picture
to.
first, and then we'll take some pictures.
Going into tonight, I feel that Pascali was a close second behind Halverson. Like I said, I'll say it a billion times, it was what Halverson did in Game 3.
Absolutely. That last-second heroic hat trick by Halverson. Can I say more H words?
We'll go 3, 2, 1, then throw. All right.
But Pascali, I mean, he was in on almost every key play. I don't know how many assists he had.
2, 1, throw.
The PIHA tradition here. The coin toss with the Founders Cup. As the team lines up for make some memories out there.
Or scoreboard. Your call, scoreboard. They like the scoreboard.
Before we get going here,
All right, we'll line you down here.
gonna take one last look at some
For everyone
the
that's
high
showing
points of the
their
game.
time, we appreciate your support.
You always got to start with the floor cleaning.
Our dance team, big shout out to them.
Hit by Cosmo.
Huge physical play the whole series. And there's the look at the winners.
And don't forget, tomorrow we have our semi-pro and minor finals beginning in
Before we go, a couple last-second shout-outs here. Thank you to both Charlie and CJ Yoder for everything they do, and all the folks here at PIHA to put on this league from both conferences. Ton of work all year long to make this happen for these guys. Give this opportunity for these incredible groups of athletes to show their stuff. Hard fought battle all around. Can't do it without the supporting staff and guys that make all this possible.
There's Jay with that broom there.
Making sure that's a lasting memory.
Yeah. But no, absolutely. I couldn't have said that any better. It takes a lot to put an event like this on. And especially, you have so many teams coming in. But honestly, I think this is the best series in sports, especially roller hockey, but definitely I would put an argument in sports. A best of 7 PIHA Pro Final there's nothing like it in the whole sport.
You can definitely feel the heart and the emotion coming from these teams all series long. I mean, the intensity level just never dropped. It's such a huge deal for both these teams, for everybody involved. Before we go, I want to thank our Roller Planet crew for helping put on this broadcast. Thank you to Director Andy, our replay guys, Ryan and Chris, our camera Ben, Dan, Mike, as well as Brett. And thank you to Joe Oreo for joining me for this broadcast. Thanks to everybody out there in the Roller Planet family for watching. Before we go, just one last reminder, make sure you like and subscribe, catch all of our content here. We are your digital hub for all things roller here on Roller Planet. Thanks again for watching. We hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you back here next year for the PIHA Finals.